Hey everybody, we are going to take a quick look at GarageBand today. We're using the screen recording in the new beta of iOS, which is pretty awesome. But we're going to look at live loops primarily. We're going to start by looking at one of these presets, and then we'll create a new one. So the whole concept behind these are that instead of looking at this as a linear project that goes left to right, it still kind of does that. But all the modules can be played at any point, so it's very non-linear. For instance, drums. So I can play different boxes from different pieces of the song. If I want to play the entire vertical row, click at the numbers at the bottom. And then you can do a song from left to right as well. Scrolling up and down with the left side. And we can go into this edit mode here. Loops, record into cell, edit, select all. But this select all right here is really what lets us edit this overall piece here. Okay, so one other thing right at the beginning here. In our settings, under song settings, the time snap tells how long to wait before a touched cell actually engages. And right now it's at 1 bar. We can set it to a quarter note, we can turn it off, and then all chaos will break loose. So leaving it at the 1 bar is almost always just kind of the way to work with this. So 1 bar. Now, it doesn't actually wait an entire bar. That just means that it'll start on the next beginning of the bar. So if we're playing here and I click this box right before the downbeat, then it will start right then. So you just have to get it in before the start of the next one. So let's go out for a second. Let's make a new one of these. Empty. So first we have to actually add the instrument that we want if we're going to do a MIDI type instrument. So let's come through here, say we want to do a bass. Let's put this into autoplay mode. Just as an example. Now we could have done that as just a single 1 bar thing, but that's okay. So let's come out here. Let's do a loop for this one. And we'll find a drum kit here. Let's do drums, kits, there we go. So this is the one we want. Just click and drag it in. So that could be the very first part of this song. Now let's come into this mode where I can actually copy it and let's paste it in. So maybe we want to have this one repeat. So we'll paste. But let's add, for instance, another part here. Smart piano, sure. Autoplay something for us. Okay, so now let's move that over into the second one. Okay, you get the idea. You can create as many of these as your device can handle. We can add more as we go to the right here. It's just a really awesome tool for being able to work with this. Now, two more things to look at real quick. One of them is the effects. We have all of the effects here for this. And one more thing, we can record our arrangement into a track. Just an example. Now let's go out into our other view, and you can see that all of that got written into this project. And so now we could take this into Logic or any other place and continue working on it with additional instruments and effects. Okay, just want to do this quick look at the live looping view and how awesome it is in GarageBand iOS to be able to have this kind of power. Even better on the iPad where you have a lot more real estate, but it's just so cool how compact and powerful it is on such a small device.